back to another video on the channel, another match review here, reflecting on that 2-2 draw yesterday up at the Amex, where goals from Andre Schürrle on 43 minutes, Alexander Mitrovic on 62 minutes, and a brace from Glenn Murray gave us both a share of the spoils on a lovely day down in Brighton yesterday. So, looking at the way both teams set up yesterday, it was a 4-4-1-1 for Brighton yesterday, with Matt Ryan in goal, Montoya, Duffy, Duncan, Bong were the back four for Brighton, midfield four of Knockout, Stevens, Proper, Solly March, and Pascal Gross, players at number 10, just playing off of the main man up top, Glenn Murray. Looking at how we set up, we played Bettinelli in goal. Similar back four to last week. Difference being Alfie Mawson came in after that game against Exeter. Savici Kanovic probably thought he was fit enough to play, so he went Fosu Mensah, Odoi, Alfie Mawson and Max Lamarchand. And Geeson, McDonald, Seri with a three in the midfield. And the top front three were the same as last week against Burnley, Vieto, Mitrovic and Schürrle. So look at the start of the game with a half chance early on in the game. Lovely ball down the left-hand side, lovely crossing from Andre Schürrle. A little bit behind Mitrovic though, couldn't get his head over it, and it went over the crossbar. Our first proper chance, and then obviously as the half wore on, we gave away that sloppy penalty. Glenn Murray tries to turn in the box, Vieto catches him, Murray goes down, Lee Probert, clear-cut penalty, referee can't wait to give it. So Pascal Gross then steps up, take the penalty, and we're thinking if we go a goal down here, it could be a long afternoon really. Pascal Gross steps up. I think it was Pascal Gross, was it? He stepped to the penalty? I think it was. It was an absolute poor penalty in the end. And really, I'm actually really surprised how, it was a fantastic save from Bettinelli, but a poor penalty. Quite a soft one. Bettinelli down to his right-hand side, tips it round the post, out for a corner. And then following up from the corner, Glenn Murray almost glances the header in from the corner to make it 1-0. So quite an action-packed end to the first half. We then went on towards the end of the half with our first actual proper shot on target, really. Seri, a lovely little bit of build-up play. Seri with a lovely little scoop wide for the top to Andre Schürrle, who first time volleys it into the bottom corner. Matt Ryan came out. Schürrle got there first, volleyed it into the bottom corner. 1-0 at the break. And then at half-time, I'm thinking, I didn't go to the game obviously, so I watched it on Soccer Saturday. And I'm thinking, obviously, this could be one of the days where we ride our luck, but we come away from it with 3 points. Obviously, in the second half, Brighton had a couple of half chances. Solly March going through one-on-one. Should be putting that away, really. It went like skies over the bar from a good little bit of build-up play from Brighton. March went through. And you've got to be thinking to yourself, in them sort of situations, you've got to be putting the ball in the back of the net. Moving into actually down the other end straight away after that chance, we do get our second goal. Mitrovic chasing down Lewis Dunk. Lewis Dunk, completely unaware of his surroundings, really, falls over. The ball runs loose to Mitrovic. He shoots. Matt Ryan saves the first shot, and then Mitrovic on the volley follows up into the fire and into the bottom corner to make it 2-0. And then you're definitely thinking this could be our day. We're 2-0 up, cruising at the moment. Took two of our main chances, and we're thinking this could be could be a good day for a Fulham fan. It could be a 6-pointer, and it could have been working out so well. But then, about 5 or 6 minutes later, we give away a sloppy goal in terms of the way we were playing. Max Lamarchand at left back. Probably didn't kind of agree with that in my opinion. I don't see why Joe Bryan was dropped. Max Lamarchand gave the ball away on numerous occasions. Gives it away this time. Brighton come forward. The ball comes into Glenn Murray. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and it's 2-1. They're back in the game. It's a consolation goal. And you probably thought it's the least Brighton deserved. They played really well, didn't take many of their chances up until then, and they get a lifeline thanks to Glenn Murray, who is an absolute pain in the backside against us. Scores many goals against us. Had done at Reading before in the Championship and at other various clubs as well. A renowned goal scorer, and at 35, I think he is, still putting a hard graft at the top level. So as it was 2-1, you think to yourself, how long can we hold out for? Are we going to hold out? We look to bring on Callum Chambers towards the end of the game to try and see it out, but then we give away another sloppy penalty. This time on 84 minutes it was. Mitrovic, it's a cross, we clear it, the ball's up in the air again. Mitrovic goes to head it away, and you think to yourself, he's gone to head the ball, and he's got his arms gone up with it. I don't know why he's put his arm up, but you've got to think to yourself, when you go out for a header, keep your arm down. His arm's gone up in the air with the ball, hits his arms, a clear handball, and the referee again can't wait to point to the spot. And it's just a silly moment, really. I mean, you can't really put him down to it. It's one of the moments which happens, 0 to hero, in terms of scoring a wonderful goal to make it 2-0, giving away a sloppy penalty to basically throw away a 2-goal lead, and Glenn Murray steps up with the penalty, sends Bettinelli the wrong way, and makes it 2-2. And towards the end of the game, we're clinging on until we get a little half chance, really. Sessegnon absolutely does fantastic here. Spins 3 defenders, turns one, turns second. I think it's Lewis Dunk he put on his backside, fires straight at Matt Ryan, though. It's a soft shot, really, after some wonderful little bit of improvisation and good trickery to even work the space to follow up. It was quite a narrow shot in the end. And other than that, really, we kind of rode our luck in small parts. I mean, Brighton didn't really necessarily go for the win afterwards. It was a game with really a few chances after that equalising goal had gone in from Glenn Murray, and we looked to really ride our luck. So a couple of things talking about really. Max Marshall on the left back, as I said. Joe Bryan probably didn't do enough really to warrant to be dropped. I think he should be brought back in next game. Defensively, again, catastrophic. 2-goal lead dropped. It's not what we want to be doing here in terms of the Premier League. Trying to stay in this division, we can't afford to be throwing away 2-goal leads. And it's really both goals are our own downfall. They're both goals that are, they're soft and they're easily avoidable in terms of a Fulham defensive issue. I mean, the first one's terrible, as I said, from the Marshall. Notoriously gave the ball away in that second half, gave it away again, and the second one's a stupid handball from Mitrovic. And it's annoying really, because at 2-0 we're cruising. We rode, as I said, rode our luck in large parts of the game, and to throw it away at the end, it's disappointing. But if you offered me a point at the start of the game, I'll have bitten your hand off. But the way we go and lose that 2-goal lead is disheartening, really. But come over point, 4 points, probably a true reflection, probably where I thought we would be around this time of the season. Probably an extra point. I felt like we could have got something at Palace, but we didn't. But 4 points is not a bad return at all. As we looked ahead to City after the international break. I hope during this international break, Jokanovic can get us settled back for, along with goalkeeper, work with them over the next 2 weeks, and hopefully we might see some improvement in the defensive areas on the pitch. Hopefully fewer goals conceded and maybe 1 or 2 clean sheets along the way. So looking ahead to our next couple of games, I said Man City away, we've got Watford at home after that. That could be a tough one. I mean, that's not going to be an easy game, really. Watford are a very good side. Played Tottenham later on today. They've started the season very, very well. 9 points out of a possible 9. They're playing some fantastic football, and it's going to be another potential tough game. I think after that it's Everton away. I think that rounds off September. There might be another game in between them, not too sure. But after that, we've got 2 home games with Watford and Arsenal as well, who are currently drawing 1-1 at the moment to Cardiff. Cardiff got their first Premier League goal. And that could be a game as well. That could be a tough one. But looking ahead, we've got, folks, we're getting to the break. I think the break's come at the right time for us. We're hitting a bit of form, unbeaten in 2 games, which is good. Let's keep getting points from these games. It's not going to be easy, but we're moving in the right direction nonetheless. The squad's playing with good confidence. We're picking up points. We're scoring goals as well, which is something that not many teams are doing at the moment. So it's good. It's positive. Let's go get through the break. Hopefully kick on after City. We might see an upturn in results. Do like this, guys. Thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And you'll see you later.